Thanks, Mary. Much appreciate it. All right, so now we're going to talk about ceramic solar lanterns. Jennifer, when I look at these just say, gotta have a party, right? They're cheerful, they're ornate, they're super, super pretty, and they're solar. They're from Marigold. You can only find them here at QVC. We'll have 3 colorways for you. Clearance price will save you $10. Unfortunately, there's no reorder. So if you're looking at these and you think, okay, I'll put these on a shepherd's hook or a smaller hook and put them in the garden, or I will, hang them from a tree, whatever the case may be, whatever in your mind is going on right now, make sure you buy what you need, because you won't be able to get it home and then come back for more because they won't be available. This is the light blue. This, look at the white. I mean, how stunning is that? Really, really pretty. And then this is your pink. Very limited in pink, only 50 remaining in the pink. So keep that in mind. All right, Jennifer, we're talking about, these are ceramic, but they're still outdoor safe, and they have a nice long and arched handle. So they really are going to be able to be placed many different places, including if you just wanted to set them down somewhere.
Yeah, they're super versatile in that way. Great to hang, great to sit. They're about 8 inches tall and about 6¼ inches in diameter. So they're a nice size for a lantern. And if you're going to put these on like an outdoor table or on your dining room table, they're not so tall that you can't like converse with the person across from you. Like you said, they're made out of ceramic, so they're very durable. This is not plastic. And I love how we've done this floral motif in the middle and sort of like a leaf design along the lip. And these remind me of like a very sort of world travel-y kind of a situation. Like the flowers in the middle kind of remind me of like Encanto. And then the leaves along the top remind me of something like out of Greece, or they just have like a very world travel sort of a vibe. And I love the colors. They differ in color from one background color to the next. And then best of all, they light up.
Well, lots of you are getting more than one, which is the really smart thing to do. They are exceptionally pretty. And what's so cool is I look at the table here, Jem, we thanks to Mary for turning down the lights for us. They also cast that wonderful shadow, that pattern. That's really fun. You'll see it better, obviously, if you have it outside in the dark. Maybe it's setting on a table. And then that way you'll be able to see how it casts the shadow around the lantern.
Yeah, and those cutouts, they kind of have like a Moroccan vibe to me.
Definitely.
I just love the elongated sort of oval shape. And as you're twirling it, you can see that pattern on the table there with you in the studio. And they're just so magical when they light up at night. So they are solar powered. There is a solar panel at the top of the lantern on the lighting component. And there's a little button at the top that says on or off. And all you'll do when you get this home is you'll peel off the protective plastic from that solar panel and you'll press that button to turn the solar panel on. And then when you put it outside, it'll gather light all day long. And then there's a little LED light underneath of that that will light up at night and give you that beautiful effect.
I mean, it could not be easier, and it will continue to do that year round. You can see also the pattern as I move it around on the table. So imagine, having something like this. If you're lucky enough and you have a pergola or you have an arbor, these would be beautiful hanging from there. You could set them down, obviously. Maybe if you have, now they're ceramic, so if you're going to put them on a step, make sure they're out of the way so no one, the dog, the cat, or any person is going to accidentally kick them. I think they'd be really pretty near a hot tub. It just, to me, because it reminds me of, pink is gone. All right. So white or blue. Thank you, Mary. White or blue. It reminds me of, a fabulous resort you go to on vacation. And maybe you're doing staycation this year. You can make your backyard feel like a wonderful resort with something like this.
Oh, I love that idea to bring the world travels home. And I love how we're showing the the colors right now on that light blue. There's like a purple in the middle surrounded by a beautiful red orange color. And then we have that same red orange color going around the bottom lip and the top lip and that leaf pattern. These are so beautifully done, and they have a nice weight to them. So they're substantial. They're not going to blow over in the wind. You don't have to worry about that. And again, you can put them tabletop like how you have in the studio, or you can hang them from a shepherd's hook, or like you said, from a pergola. So they're very versatile. You can put them in lots of different places.
They're just so, so pretty. I think they'd also make a really nice gift. Even if you just had one of them, you know, I think they'd make a really nice gift for you. So
Yeah.
what you need to know, they're about 2¼ pounds, Jen. That's the official weight on them, about 2¼ pounds.
Okay.
So they're not blowing anywhere. You're good to go with
No.
these. You don't have to worry at all. And the solar panel is good quality. The handle does come down. If you're worried about that, yes, the handle will come down on that, so you don't have to worry about that. But just really fun. Maybe you're lucky enough to have one of those fire tables or a long table, and you're looking for something that you could leave outside. Well, you could leave this outside. This is actually created, so it is outdoor safe on this.
Yeah.
It is going to be 8 inches high, 6¼ inches in diameter, and as I look at it, it's like a large coffee can.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. That's the exact shape and size of it. That's super accurate.
I know not everybody, but most of us use our Keurigs today or some kind of pods,
Yeah,
but
I
for
do
those of us,
too.
yeah, for those of us who can remember, you know, what you know, that jar of, or that can of coffee looks like, that's what it reminded me of anyway.
Yeah.
So think about, you know, the outdoors, because it'll be here before we know it. I mean,
I know.
Christmas came, Hanukkah, you know, Kwanzaa, everything came and went, and now we're working our way through January. February is a short month, and then in March, you know, there's the hope. The flowers are coming up. We're ready to go outside. We're ready. Here's the other thing I was thinking, Jen, is I don't know about anybody else, but you know, during the pandemic, I did what the rest of the world did, was I finally added a deck out back, which I so love my deck. But then when it came to deck furniture, of course, it's very expensive. And I went with just neutral colors, which I think a lot of us do, so that I could change up the accessories. Maybe this is how you bring color into that space, a pattern into that space, even with your solid pillows if you wanted to do. You know, maybe you have orange pillows or red pillows on this. Maybe you know, white, by the way, 400 remain, that is it. And the blue is sort of a sky blue, if I could call it that. But maybe this is how you add pattern and color to everything, even your pots. And we're gonna have some great prices on pots coming up.
Yeah, and these colors work well together if you want to sort of stagger them and do like every other. I
Nice.
love the idea of getting like 2 or 3 and putting them down the length of like a longer table, or sort of flanking a table, and then you could have something pretty in the middle. But I think you're so accurate when you say that, you know, a lot of us decorate with neutrals, and then this is how we add those nice pops of color. And that's what Marigold's all about. Bright, beautiful colors that make you happy.
And really great quality. Only $12.99 for these, the ceramic solar lanterns. And pretend the sun just came up and they turn themselves off. And the next, and they charge. I mean, there's no price of admission with these. M936873, easy pays at $4.33. But always, always keep in mind, if you have a QVC or store card, you're always entitled to 5 easy pays on anything that you're shopping for. All right, Jen, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things that you brought us.